All right, folks, welcome. Welcome to the show. It is Saturday. I actually wasn't thinking of doing one today, but I couldn't end the week with a fat zero on a Friday. If you look at the previous live seller call, which was yesterday, I was on for 11, close to 12 hours, and it was just one of those days where I just went blank, and it's just part of the game, right? And so usually do my Saturday power hours. I usually don't broadcast it live. I just do it on my own. But I just wanted to do this today just to show you guys that, hey, like, you can have a bad day, but it really just depends on to you, right? You can either tuck your tail between your legs the next day, or you can just pound it again. And so that's what I'm going to do today. We'll do a quick power hour. I am out and about, so I don't have, well, maybe I do. I don't have an outlet. And so if my battery runs out, which most likely it will, this will be a quick one. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and make some calls. I believe I had a few inbound leads yesterday, so let's start off with that. Let's see what we can do. How are you folks doing today, by the way? Drop a 1 if you guys are doing great. Let me know. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I know I'm out and about, so just wondering if you guys can hear me.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Hello? Is this Joan? Oh, okay. I apologize. I just I got an information. I'm sorry. Are you just curious because someone entered some information on my site? Are you looking to sell a property out on Villa Way, out in Minneapolis?
What country is Villaway?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you don't know what that is, then obviously that's not your property. I apologize. I'll take you off the list.
Hold on. I'm curious. Still put my phone on. Still put my phone number on.
Well, I don't know. You guys, someone entered it on my site, but like I said, if you're not looking to sell, I'll go ahead and. What do you mean? What happened? What happened to the accent? The accent is changed or what? What's going on?
Well, I'm just curious where my number was put in.
Oh yeah, so I have a website. I'm an investor. I buy properties, and some folks, when they want to sell their properties, they go on my web and they enter information. So as far as who entered it, I have no idea. I woke up this morning, got a notification. I'm calling, and if that's you, that's you. If that's not you, then I don't want to bother your time. You know what I mean? All right.
It wasn't me.
Okay.
Well, it was probably one of my kids.
All right. No worries. Well, you have a wonderful day, ma'am. That was a good one. Dre the investor, I would say 40 plus. I usually don't go below 40. If I was cold calling, then that would be north of 100 for sure. All right, guys. Let me just make sure I don't call this person anymore. Take it out of our leads.
Box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. The person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call.
Mm. All right. Who else do we have here? Let me just make sure I called all the inbound leads before I go to speed to lead.
Por favor, deje su mensaje. Por favor, deje su mensaje.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna create. Remember, property leads was on my one of my. I think it was day 2 of my 12 days to start wholesaling. They provided a pretty funny script, not script. What's the word that I'm looking for? A campaign drip. So I'm gonna actually create. I'm gonna copy that right now. I'm gonna create it. So just bear with me for maybe 2 minutes, 5 minutes tops. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give it a shot, right? See what happens. I'm gonna create one right now. Let's see, duplicate workflow. Let's see there. Inbound. Inbound intro drip. I'm going to call that. Let me know if you guys have any questions while I'm creating this drip here. Let me know, and I'll answer any questions you have. Let's do that. Let's add a task call. 30 minutes. What did they say? No. I know. I should have done this, guys. I just thought of it right now. Let's go 1 hour. All right, this is the funny one. Their text message is, "Hey, Mr. Seller, have you been abducted by the aliens? Blink twice if you're in need of help." Oh, that's a good one. I like it. I like it. Fill out a form. inform the site. We can sell. Oh, Jimmy, let's go. Jimmy.
Sorry, Trouble. I know it's the weekend. Sir, this was an emergency, and I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on because I really want to sell that property. And I called my real estate attorney. I also called Dallas County Property Records and Recording, and the lady was a supervisor, and she was so nice. She said, Jimmy, you don't have anything to worry about because it's called an affidavit of adverse possession. It's over government money. And we know for a fact you can't take handicapped people's disability money in properties. That is recorded. You have certified copies of the recording. And I'm looking at that property right now. And if you would give the buyer, whoever's going to buy that property from you, the instrument number and our phone number, they can call us. It is recorded. And after you recorded that document, there is a woman named Juanita Torres. She came along some months later and recorded a general warranty deed, and which was criminal. You can't do that. So
Jimmy. You told me this yesterday. So what's the deal?
Well, what's going to happen is that my real estate attorney is going to go over that, and when he finds that what she did, he told me that is criminal and she can be arrested.
No, I understand that. I understand that. That's between you and them. So what's what's between you and I then?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know, just as soon as she's off this property, I will be ready to sell it to you guys.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. Do your thing. Once you're ready to sell, give me a call and we'll be ready to buy.
Sir, thank you. Your phone number. I will not call you. If you want to call me, sometimes you can, but after February, I'll be calling you guys so we can get the documents together so I can sell.
No worries, man. You do your thing, brother. Have a good one, okay? Happy holidays.
You too, sir. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Well, that guy, I spoke with him yesterday. I thought it was a different guy. I thought it was the guy that I spoke last night. Stabilize. How you doing, buddy? All right, I'm done with this. Let's publish this. Let's go. You can always change that later. Let's go back to our PPC leads. Just have 2 more people I need to call. Let's go. Daria. All right. Enough. Some automation.
Hi, this is Emily Moss. I'm sorry I missed your call, but I'll get back to you.
What's that lady's name? Did you guys hear that? I couldn't hear it.
Google virtual calling assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
Caesar. Hello.
One sec, checking with the person you called. Can you tell me what you're calling about?
Yeah, she entered some information on my site about her property on Sussex Road. So I'm just calling back on her inquiry.
Okay, connecting you now.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Caesar, and I'm actually calling because I got a notification today. Someone entered some information on my site about Sussex Road. That's well, it's
I don't know how you
it's
would have my number.
well, I don't know either. I just woke up and I got a notification from it. So I have my website, Allied House Buyers, but I also have multiple ads on Facebook and YouTube. So maybe you filled out one of them. I don't know where they come from. It's just literally I wake up and if I have notifications, I call. And if you're looking to sell, I'm looking to buy. If you're not looking to sell, I can take you off my list.
Please take me off your list.
Okay, thank you. Not looking to sell. Let's do not disturb that lady. Let's now get to speed to lead. Guys, stabilize, what do you call it? Trade investor, everyone else that's watching right now. I don't know if you're aware, but Speed to Lead have packages which brings their leads down to $2 a lead. So I don't know if you guys have seen that. If you haven't, I'm gonna drop it on the chat right now, the link. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna look for that. Where did this go? $2, man. You guys can't beat it. Are they gonna be great leads? Right? Like people are gonna be like, oh man, these are shitty leads, blah blah blah. Bro, at the end of the day, it's I bought 205 leads for West Virginia yesterday, so it cost me $410. Guys, you lock up one of those or you get it close and funded on one of those, you make all that money and then some, right? So just know that a lot of them are probably going to be crap leads. But that being said, you lock up one of those suckers, not lock up, but you probably lock up 4 or 5 of those, and you get one of them to the closing line. That $400 is paid for and then some. And for you folks that are starting, I mean, what best way to practice on $2 leads, right? If you screw up, so what? And once again, that's depending on which one you buy. In this case, I bought 205. That's 205 leads that I'm not counting just to close today, but more for the future. So I just want you guys to know that you got to look at it as farming, so that you have more later. Yeah, I'm adding it on right now. So why would they have bad leads? That's a great question, man. So the reason why I'm saying that some of them may be bad leads, and I'm doing the air quotes here because people are like, no one's answering their phone calls, blah, blah, blah. They're bad leads. Or I'm not able to close any of them. So if you look at it, these are all the leads that they probably got in the last 3 months, in the whole year, whatever it is. And so these are just all the leads in that particular state. And probably, I believe they're allowing 3 people to buy each package. And then some of them are probably new. Some of them are probably hella old, right? You'll probably come across people that have already sold their properties. It's no longer available. Like when you're buying these type where it's like $2 and it's a package, there's going to be a lot of those leads that are quote unquote bad, but our job is to comb through those, right, and find that one golden nugget in there. So just make sure you guys have that, you guys understand, right? I'm just giving you guys realistic expectations. I don't want you guys to think 205. RJ said 25 leads per contract, so that's just that's eight contracts. Maybe for someone like you, probably, yeah, probably do like 10, 15 contracts out of it, or I might only get 5. Right? It's not like on Speed to Lead where you get to choose which lead you want to buy. These are just all the leads, and you just go ahead and call them. Hopefully that helped out. All right, so let's go ahead and call the first one.
The call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
Hey, is this Nathan?
Who's this?
Hey, Nathan, good afternoon, man. My name is Caesar. You spoke with one of my team members a while back about your property in San Antonio. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Nah, man, I'm good.
You're
Thank
good?
you.
You're no longer selling it? All right, man. No worries.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, bye. All right. because you already sold it, or just... All right, time to grab a refund for this. Guys, I guess my streak of bad luck is still running, huh? Guys, let me just submit a refund request here before I forget. All right, let's go. Who's next? James. Let's look for. Wait, I talked to James yesterday. Come on, guys. What's going on in here? Daniel. Hey, is this Daniel?
Yes.
Hey, Daniel. Good afternoon. My name is Caesar. I'm calling because you entered some information on my site maybe about a day or two ago about your property on Blackleaf Court. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Great. How much are you looking to get for it?
Yeah, it's got a trailer on it. I was looking for $100,000.
100,000. Got it. So half acre, and you said it's got a trailer on there. Is that what's the bed bath count, and what's, is it a double wide or what?
It's a single wide old school 2-bedroom.
Two single wide.
Sir.
Now, I was just saying it's a 2-2 single wide, right? Did I hear you correctly?
Well, it's a single wide trailer, but it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yeah, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide trailer. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Are you currently living there? Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on there?
I've got some renters that'll be moving out probably at the end of the month, and then that's when I was going to start really trying to sell it. After I get them out, I'll probably, clean the property up a little bit, that sort of thing. Make sure it's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah. How long has your tenants been there for?
Just a year.
Just a year?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And just curious, how much is rent?
I'm not charging them very much because they're friends. I think I was only charging like $800 a month.
$800 a month. Okay. How much, after fixing it up, how much do you think we can get that for? Like, what's market rate over there?
You could probably get $1,100 or $1,200 a month after we probably do a couple of little repairs on it.
Got it. Okay. So you're looking at 1,200. Got it. Okay.
So you can get a little apartment for that much.
Yeah. And you got a good amount of, you said you have a half an acre too, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's 0.6, so I just call it a half an acre.
Yeah.
What's a few inches?
What do you call it? Well, let me ask you this. I mean, sounds like you got a pretty good mailbox money coming in every month there. Any reason why you're selling?
It's getting older, and I don't want to keep up with the repairs. I've had 3 renters in there. I always got to go back and fix something. It's not that fancy a trailer, but it seems to get tore up very easy. Go in and do a lot of repairs and stuff when somebody moves out.
Yeah. Well, usually how much does it cost you to repair to get your new tenants in?
Probably overall like just a couple $1,000 or something. I've had to repair the floor here and there, and the walls, here and there. One time I put a new kitchen sink and countertop in it because the old one, pretty much dilapidated. So, but yeah, it's it's an older trailer, but it's been I've updated it, and it's very livable. It's got window units in it, but electric heat. It's I've had somebody living in there. I've owned it for 5 or 6 years, and I've had different people living in it, so it's rentable. So.
Yeah. How's the roof?
It's only about 3 years old.
At 3 years old. And then okay. Any other big ticket items that I need to worry about, or it's pretty much it?
No, it's just it needs some skirting that I've already got some corrugated metal because plastic skirting on the trailer don't last.
Mm-hmm.
If you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some skirting around it. Would be my next big repair on it. I got enough of the material there. I was gonna do it when they moved out, either get rid of it. Get rid of it's pretty much my favorite.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Let me ask you, since you know your numbers pretty well, let's say I buy that property to flip it and sell it on the market, which I probably won't do, but if I were to do that, how much do you think I can sell that property for after fixing it, modernizing it?
I wouldn't know for sure, but it's basically the most valuable part is the land. If somebody was going to do something on it, they would probably move in a modular home or another mobile home. So I haven't really did a market check or anything, but I've just heard some of the property in that area are selling in the 100,000 range.
Got it. Okay.
I've got one offer right now for
$80,000. Lady just sent that to me a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, I'm getting a lot of phone calls on it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's offer, but I haven't called her back, so I can't get in a hurry until I get my tenants out.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then when is their lease out? At the end of January, you said?
End of the year, but the wife just had a baby about 2 or 3 days ago, so they probably won't get out right on time, but it'll be shortly after that. I already know they're changing to a different property that we own, so it's like I said, it's a friend of mine, and we'll probably give an extra few days, but they won't be in there very long after the first of the year.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, usually, just to let you know, as far as my process goes, I usually close within 14 days or sooner. I mean, obviously, I can work with your timeline, right? Like, we're talking about a lady who just gave birth. I'm not going to be ruthless, like, we got to close soon. I can work with your timeline. Maybe we can do like a middle of January or end of January close, right? Just to give them time, give you time. I'll buy it as is, so you don't have to worry about fixing anything. I'll pay cash as well, and then obviously from an investor, we're doing this off market, so no commission, no realtor fees. I'll pay all the closing costs. I mean, what's the best price? What's your magic number? I mean, you got an offer at 80. What's your magic number for you to move with me?
Well, like I said, I don't have one, but you're the first person I spoke to that speaks clear English. So
well, that's a good sign.
that helps. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Without being too cynical, it just helps a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just got to check back with me. I'll recognize your voice as soon as I hear it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like that area. I like buying in that area, and I mean, I want to get in agreement with you if you're open to it. If you're ready to sell, like I said, I can send an agreement and have middle of January or end of January, whatever you feel more comfortable with, as a closing date. So that way, at least I know I have a property that I'm buying there. And then just looking at the rental rate in that area, you're right. I could probably rent it out for $1,200 max. I just need to make sure I just have a little bit of meat on the bone, right? Like, I understand you got to make your money. So from an investor to investor, I just got to hit my 1% rule for the rent based on my all-in number. So on something like this, I know you got that offer at 80. I can do 85 straight up cash, no BS. We'll close on this on the date that you wanted to close.
Okay. That sounds fine. I'm having a guy that it's across town from me, so I'm having the renter take some pictures of the property and send it to me. It's not that pretty of a trailer. Like I said, some skirting and a coat of paint would help it a whole lot. But if it's as is, I mean, I'll do whatever you want to do with it. So yeah, keep me posted. Yeah, call me back. Like I said, around the middle of the month, I'm sure they'll be out by then.
Yeah.
Won't be that big a deal, but that'd be great. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you'd entertain that offer, then why don't I just send you the agreement now? And then, like I said, I can just put let's say January 20th, just to give us some time. And if we need to extend that, we can always extend it. I mean, I just don't, like right now, I'm just trying to set some of the capital aside for the properties that I'm going to buy between, for the month of December and January. And so at some point, like I'm going to be calling 10 other people after you. So it's either I deploy my capital towards your property or someone else's. I know that area well enough, and that's why I'm willing to send over an agreement.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'll take a look at it. Like, I'm not in a hurry. It's not like I've got to have the cash or anything, but I'm just getting rid of it to get rid of it. So,
yeah.
If you want to send it over, and we'll take a look. See, you got a phone number on there. I can get back with you as soon as I get those guys out or something.
Absolutely. What's your email address? And then yeah, usually what happens is let's say you see my agreement, which by the way you're gonna love, man. It's only 2 pages, very straightforward, right? And let's say you go, hey, this looks great, let's move forward with this. So between now and let's say whatever the closing date is, obviously, yeah, if you can get me some pictures, that would be great. And then also at some point in time, probably beginning of the year, I'm going to send a couple of my contractors out there, a couple of my guys, just to make sure that everything that we discussed checks out as far as the property goes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go over there and all of a sudden there's a big hole in the roof, you know?
No, it's not it's a new roof. It's not the smoothest roof, but it's a new roof. I'll put it that way. But I did some work on it a few years back. I had a new front porch put on it, a new electric panel put in it to upgrade that. So I put a new kitchen sink and countertop in it. And this is 3 or 4 years ago, and I put fire bases in both bathrooms. And I upgraded it to make it livable. You know what I mean? To keep it rentable.
Yep, absolutely. Well, Dan, let me ask you, man, from an investor, I mean, is $85,000, so is that a good price for you? Or, I mean, you don't sound like you wanna sell this property.
Like I said, I'm not in a hurry, but if I keep it, I would go ahead and continue putting money into it. But I'm like 65, and I don't want to go do all that work anymore.
Yeah.
But,
well,
so, give it away,
No, of course.
You know the story.
No, I understand. And I'm not trying to steal one from you either. But I still got to put in a little bit of work there. And I know you said just a couple of $1,000, which you're probably right if I just put a lipstick on a pig. But I probably want to just put in a little bit more so I can try to get as much as I can as far as rent goes. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that if I buy the property off you for 85, after I put in rehab costs, closing costs, holding costs, any of that, all the other stuff, my all-in number is about 105, 112. You know what I mean? And if I can only rent that out for $1,200, there goes my 1% rule. So I'm just letting you know the number so that at least you know that I'm not trying to steal this house away from you.
Oh yeah, I know. You will want to do something with it to get it to your standard. Whatever you want it to be. I guess that 1% rule is pretty good. I'm not like into a whole lot of real estate or nothing, but.
Well, I'm pretty sure you got a much better 1% rule with what you have right now. How much did you buy that property for back in the days when you bought it?
I'll tell you when I get the check in my hand from you.
Well, I mean, I've got that information anyway. I can look it up online. but the point that I'm saying is you're getting like, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say I got it for a few years worth of taxes.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. You look like you're getting like 3%. You know what I mean? Like you're getting about 3% every month on this thing. So.
Oh yeah.
I know that's why I asked why you're selling, because it's a pretty good mailbox money you got there.
Well, it is, but like I said, I'm downsizing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to get rid of another property we've got that we don't want to keep with anymore as well. But just I'm not in the mood to keep working anymore.
Gotcha.
I'll put it that way.
Well, let me take one of those properties off your hands right now then.
We'll see what we got.
All right, brother. I'll send an email to you. How's this though? Today's what, Saturday? Why don't I put an expiration date on it by Monday? Take a look at it over the weekend. If you like it, you sign it. If you don't, then it just expires. And that way I don't like things hanging over my head. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've got capital to deploy right now, and I just need to know whether I need to save that 85 for you or if I just deploy it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a hurry. We won't rush it like that. But if it comes back around and you still want it,
Got it. Absolutely. No problem. But I'll send it over to you anyway, so at least you can see how I work. You can see my contract, so at least you know who I am. Okay.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
All right. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Still. Jesus, what is going on with me? Guys, I agreed on the 85 on that one because his neighbor just got sold for 115. And it was an as-is property. So I figured I got room there. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and send this contract over to him right now. Let's see. Okay. All right, where is this? Yeah, his neighbor was built at 1976. His is 1984, and his neighbor sold for 115,000. I think I could have done something better there. I think I might have been pushing that a little too hard. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? I want to hear your guys' comments on here. Jonte, an example of an intro you would say to a seller from a cold call lead or a super old lead. When you say cold call lead, are you talking about like an actual cold call? So I've done pulled out like all the pre-foreclosures and now I'm calling people. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about like super old leads? So as far as super old leads go, I think you've heard me mention I'd be like, hey John, looks like you spoke with one of my team members a while back, or you filled out a form on my site a while ago about 123 Main Street. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property? Right. So I'm a little bit animated when I talk to people. So I like to act, and that's why I'd be like, you still looking to sell that property? As far as from VA making the calls, so I would see what the VA say. I would just say, you know what, forget. Yeah, I would do the same thing. Hey, you spoke with John about 123 Main Street. It looks like you're looking to sell that property. Is that right? Right. Confirm that they are. And they're either going to say they are looking to sell, or no, I'm not looking to sell, but I'm open for an offer. So those are really the two outcomes that you're going to get. I would just say you spoke with my team member, John, Jane, Harry, whoever. Looks like you're looking to sell your property on 123 Main Street. Is that correct? Yes or no? Today's 12/21, 2024. Guys, I'm sending this contract no matter what. I just gotta have a feeling of sending something. God damn it. Let this be the momentum builder. Legal description. $85. All right, contract sent. Let's go. What do we have next? April. Why don't I have?
Welcome to voicemail.
3145.
Hello,
Hello?
hey, is this April? April? Hey, April, good afternoon. My name is Caesar, and looks like you spoke with my team member Ann maybe a day or two ago about your property on Lotus Avenue. Are you still looking to sell that property by any chance?
Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to, because I'm driving. Hold on, give me 1 second, because I can barely understand what you're saying. Give me 1 second.
No worries, thank you.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I think I can hear you.
can you hear me now? My name is Caesar.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just calling to see if you're still looking to sell your property on what is it, on Lotus Avenue, is it? Yeah, Lotus Avenue.
Yeah, CPA.
Got it. All right. Well, how much are you looking? How much are you looking to get for it?
Are you willing to offer?
Well, I mean, if you're looking to sell, usually when I go to a car dealership, I go up to the car. Sales guy tells me, I usually ask how much the car is, right? I don't make an offer on a car. I mean, if you're looking to sell, I'm looking to buy. Surely you have.
need to see it before you. I can tell you that I paid $5,500 for the property, and I put probably about $7,000 into it.
Mm-hmm.
But still working with it, so I don't know.
That's
why I consider a reasonable offer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, tell me what you got going on with this. So it sounds like you bought it to fix it. Is that right? Did I hear you correctly?
Bought it to fix it, bought it to occupy because it's a 4-unit property. I bought it to investment property. So, but I can't sell it for. I'm not looking to make a profit at this point, but I don't want to sell it for what I've already put. I'm like, I can't. So I need to get all of my money back. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking to.
I got you. So how much is that? How much is that? How much is that total then?
Receipts, I can total them up, but I'm pretty sure I paid $5,500 for it. To bring in all the taxes turned. That was an additional $1,900. So I don't know, somewhere around the neighborhood of about $12,000, $15,000 other than that.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I'm an investor too, so I understand, at least you want to make your money back. I mean, as long as the numbers make sense, if I can give you maybe 1,000 or 2 more, like I don't mind doing it. It just has to make sense for me too. You know what I mean? So if we can come up with a win-win solution where you get all your money back, and then I can, it still hits my margin, I'm totally cool with that. I'm not greedy.
At this point, it's just what I put into it, what I purchased it for, plus the taxes. And so if you'd like to schedule an appointment, like if you want to go see, if it needs a lot of work, get HVAC and stuff, but I shouldn't have done that, but I did. But each unit has their own. Yeah, if you schedule an appointment for you or your representative, someone to come and actually take a look at it, that will be fine with me.
Oh, I definitely will. I mean, before I write a check, I definitely have to see the property that I'm buying, right? But just
understandable.
yeah, just to explain to you, usually what I like my process, I get an agreement first, and then that's when I send my guys out there. The reason being is because every time I buy a property, I do an inspection, right? Like a proper inspection. And that can cost me $1,000 just to do. And just to let you know, it's happened before in the past where I didn't get an agreement with the seller. I send my guys out there, cost me $1,000. I call the seller, and guess what the seller says? Oh, I already signed another contract. I'm not selling it to you anymore. And so for me, I got to protect myself.
At that point, I wouldn't do that.
I know it doesn't sound like you're that type of person, but I got to protect myself. You know what I mean? It's just business. But here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. So if you're okay, well, can you tell me a little bit what you've done so far to the property and what else needs to be done?
Okay. Well, when I first acquired the property, I bought it from the sheriff's office. So the building has been sitting vacant for years. So I was just thinking that maybe I could, invest in it and getting close to being also sure that's different for me. That was my reason for buying it. So when I acquired the property, I went in and it had each unit had to be literally it was cluttered. Everything had to be removed. The basement, the basement unit, each unit has its own separate. I did what did I do? I did something backwards. I went in and I don't know, just listening. I had the people around me. I did the HVAC, so all of the HVAC and stuff, all of that has been done, but the windows, I did it secure the property. It's secure. But the electrical work, it has that tube and lighting in it, and there's a couple of quotes from different people saying that, okay, well, for $1,500 for each unit, they could do the electrical work, but I never got that done. So, and then there's a small, I didn't replace the roof. There is a leak. There is on one side of the property, I think it's to the west of it, on the second unit. So there's damage. So, and in one unit, there's some mold. There was a fire in one unit before I acquired it. But then I had everything done, joints, and everything done to take care of that unit. But now, there's still roof damage. So, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. That block, and that, by the way, that block, I mean, I'm looking on Google Maps right now. Now, granted, this is 2019, but how's the neighborhood now? Is it still all boarded up? Looks like it's been, it almost looks like I'm looking at Detroit here.
Still boarded up. And the neighborhood is pretty bland. So,
It's still, huh? How much rent? How much rent were you expecting to get out of it?
how much rent?
Yeah, how much rent were you expecting?
I wasn't really. My thought was that I was probably making like a transitional housing unit. I mean, transitional property, keeping it for investing, but. At this point, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to see it because I'm behind on my taxes. So I have to pay for 2023 and 2024, which I have to fund because that's because I know generally takes about 3 years. But
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well.
The taxes insurance, I haven't even thought of getting insurance for it, but
Yeah, okay. Well, how much do you think you all in all put into it? Like 12,000?
That sounds about fair from what I'm
I mean, and it's obviously it's vacant right now, right?
It's vacant.
Okay, okay. And just to let you know, by the way, usually when I buy properties, I close within 14 days. I move very quick. Now that being said, as you know, title companies are usually pretty slow, and then let alone it's holidays. So right now, any deals that I get into, I'm putting 15th of or 14th of January as a closing date. Pretty much gives me 14 days from January 1 to January 14 to close on it. Is that something that would work for you? How does that sound if we were to do something here?
Would I have to pay any closing costs, or will you cover everything?
Oh, great question. Silly me, I didn't even go over that. I'm not doing a good job today, am I? So yeah, I'll pay cash. I'll buy it as is. And then I'll pay all the closing costs. Obviously, no realtor fees, no commissions.
Okay, that sounds possible. That sounds
Sounds like
pretty good.
sounds feeling good. Okay, so why don't I do this? I mean, we can put 12,000 on there. Now, so what I'll do is I'll send an agreement with you for 12,000. For $12,000, and then I'll have
If you make it 15, walk away from it.
How's this? I will do 12 for now. I will get my contractors out there. If I can get it low enough where it makes sense, I don't mind adding another 3 later if I have to.
Okay.
That's no problem with me. Like I said, I just need to make sure that. What was that?
Yeah. Okay. They sound like we can negotiate. Yeah.
Cool. So why don't I do that then? I'll send over an agreement to you for 12,000. I'll go January 15 as a closing date on it, and then do you have a lockbox on it? By the way, you said it's secured, right?
Just left from the property. I was going to check on it. I keep the ground cut. I keep the forestry department. I've been having issues with the forestry department, but no, I make sure the grass is cut. Just left from that property because I have a different one not too far from there. And I just went and met with the electrician for that one. That's separate. But yeah, I just left from over there.
So question for you, when I send, because like the contractors that I have, I don't control their calendar, so sometimes they're like, oh Caesar, I'm down the street, I can swing by today. What's going to be access like? Can we put a lockbox on there so that way I don't bother you all the time, or do you want me to call you all the time? And like how would that work?
You can put a lockbox on there if you're really interested in purchasing property.
Oh, I am. I'm sending. Okay, yeah, I am. I'm going to send you an agreement right now. So I am interested. I want to buy it. I'm just giving you clear expectations that when I do send my guys out there, the last thing I want to do is buy.
To me, so I'm not sure how this works, but I'm listening to you.
Yeah. So let me explain how the next steps work. I'll send over the agreement to you probably in a few minutes, and you're going to love it. It's only 2 pages, so it's pretty straightforward. It's going to say I'm looking to purchase that property for $12,000, and closing date on it is January 15. Okay. And then between now and January 15, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a few of my guys out there. So a couple of things. These are my contractors. Okay. So I want to get a couple of bids so I can get my rehab costs as low as possible. And then the second thing is that I also send local investors that I always partner up with. The reason being is I'm out of Austin, okay? And so whenever I buy properties in St. Louis, Kentucky, Ohio, Detroit, I always partner with local investors because I want to make sure I always have a set of eyes on my project. It's just a good way for me to protect my investments. You know what I mean? And so,
That's understandable.
yeah, so in those 14 days, I'm going to send out local investors who I've partnered with in the past, okay? And then also my contractors. And then assuming everything works out as far as I'm looking at the comps or it's going to be, I'm already expecting kind of like a full gut here. Well, not a full gut because you already did the HVAC, but pretty heavy rehab. So as long as everything checks out, we should be good. Yeah. Yeah. So I think everything should check out. Obviously, if something comes up where it's like, oh my gosh, the building on the side is like falling off, like obviously, then I'm gonna come back to you and be like, whoa, something came up, and here's the findings. And then at that point, we can decide what we want to do. But other than that, assuming everything you say is true, then we should be good to go.
Okay.
All right. So April, what is the best email address for you?
It's other calls, but
Okay.
I can go to my
That's perfect. So then why don't I do this? Give me 1 second. I'm still filling it out. It only take me like 30 seconds to a quick minute to fill it out because it's only 2 pages. So give me 1 sec. Today's the 21st, right? So April, how many properties do you have nowadays? So that sounds like you're picking these up like candies.
No, I'm not picking them up like candy. I just during the pandemic, I always wanted to acquire an investment property, so I only ended up purchasing 2 from the St. Louis Sheriff's office. So
Okay.
that's how I bought it. Let me ask you a question. Have you thought about going to look for properties because they sell them? As an investor, you haven't taken the time to go and look and purchase them yourself?
For where? I am purchasing them.
From the sheriff's office.
Oh, from the sheriff's office? No, I have not done that. I know a lot of my I know my buddy JW.
Do you have a real estate investment club or REIT?
No,
Real estate investment trust?
no, it's me and 2 of my friends. I mean, we're just buying properties. We're probably getting like 3 to 4 properties a month. We're just literally just flipping them, and some of them will, if we can get like a good Section 8, we'll keep them and get some rentals. You know what I mean? Get some rent money in there.
Okay, so because they're available, I can like send you the listing.
Could you? That if you can send it over, that would be great. I mean, I'm always open to seeing where else I can buy them, especially if I can get them for a good price.
Yeah, I think they have a term called bird dogging, where you locate properties for investors, and then you pass the listing on. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, hell, if you can bird dog for me, I'm more than happy to. What was that?
Yeah. Because I grew up in that area, I just wanted to try to give back to the community and make it affordable, but it was just really an investment for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you come across any other properties that you think I'd want to buy, you can bird dog for me if you want. I'll give out a referral fee up to $1,000 just for referring me to houses. If I end up buying it, be a little extra change here and there. You know what I mean? It's not much, but something.
Yeah.
All right, April. So I just sent you the document, so you should be able to see it now.
It says seasonal cost of via
You got it. That is me.
DocuSign.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I just got it.
All right. So
I sent you a document to review and sign. Review document. Okay. Okay. To your document, and I'll reach back out to you. If that's okay. If I can call you back.
yeah, you can call me back if you want me to, if you want me to go over from top to bottom with you, I can do that as well. Whatever's easiest for you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, give me just a moment because I'm just pulling up at my house now.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
just make it
Do your thing.
So let me go, and then plus I had 2 other calls while I was speaking with you. So give me just a moment, and maybe about 10-15 minutes, and then yeah, we can go over it together, and then.
All right. Want me to call you back in 10 to 15 minutes? I'm sorry.
Or I'll call you back. Either way.
Yeah, for sure. Give me a call back in 10 to 15.
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Thank you, April. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Let's go. Let's see. All right. I think we got yeah, 1 or 2 more phone calls to make. Let's go. M. Riley. Who is this? Another St. Louis. Just came back from my appointment. Sellers lie. Everyone lies. Guys, I locked that up at 12. That thing will I'll probably have to renegotiate that and sell it to her for like 8,000 or something. We'll see.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your.
Four-ball, nice. By the way, there is a fourplex unit that I got sold down the street from them. Check this out, Hyro. Are you there? Look at this, guys. The only thing, though, is it's a little bit down the way, so like in areas like these where things can change block per block, that's where I'm just a little bit wary about it. But this one got sold for $115. It's a fourplex, right? And then the one that so there you go. Look at this. This is where our subject property is. This one's here. So it's just, this is what I'm worried about, dude. What if this Goodfella Boulevard changes everything? If this changes everything, oh boy, I'm in a world of hurt. But yeah, it's 114, 115, 99,000 on here. There's probably a fourplex. So we'll see. I also don't like the fact that, look at this thing is boarded up. This is, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy about that one. What do you guys think? Whoever's watching.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello, this is Caesar, just calling about the property on Northland Place. Looks like you entered some information on my site. Looks like you're looking to sell this property. If you're still looking to sell, I am looking to buy. I do pay cash, and I can close as soon as 14 days or sooner. So when you get a chance, give me a call back, 415-579-3026. I'll go ahead and shoot you a quick text right now as well. Thank you. So let's say thing is 100,000. You're only gonna rent it out, so probably gonna need 50,000 on there. 12,000. Put 8,000 on it. It's not bad. Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Alex. Good afternoon. Caesar here. Looks like you entered some information on my site about your property on Linda Drive. If you're still looking to sell, I am looking to buy, and I do buy out in that area. So when you get a chance, give me a call back on this number, 415-579-3026. I'll go ahead and send you a quick text as well, okay? Thank you. All right, who was I talking to last night?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
Aurelia? Hello?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Aurelia, good afternoon. Caesar here. You and I were texting last night. I know it's a little too late, so I didn't want to bother you. When you get a chance, give me a call back. I'd love to chat with you about Sims Avenue. Looks like you're still looking to sell that property, and I am looking to buy. So give me a call back. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Aurelia?
Hi. Yes.
Hey, good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Great. Yeah, so this is Caesar. You responded to my text last night. Looks like you're still looking to
Okay.
sell your property on Sims Avenue.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm looking to buy out in that area. So how much are you looking to get for that property?
Well, initially it was 185.
Okay.
And that was before I found that it does need foundation work. So
Say that again. I'm sorry. You lost me on the last part. What was that?
it needs foundation work.
Oh,
And
foundation.
that was my thinking before I found out that it does need foundation work. So I would like an offer rather than just fix the foundation and then move forward from there. I'd rather not have to fix it. So I know that 185 is asking too much for it right now, just because of the fact that it does need foundation work.
Got
But
it.
that's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And thank you for full transparency. I really do appreciate that. And just to let you know, I feel I'm pretty fair. I tell people how I'm looking at things, and I always say I'm not a baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things, you know. So at the end of this call, if it makes sense for us, great. If not, no problem, no file. I understand not every call is a deal. Okay. That being said, can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there besides the foundation?
Well, everything else is pretty much cosmetic. I had renters in there. It was my home. I lived there myself, and then I moved out because I remarried.
Okay.
So I had a renter that did not take care of it. If anything, just destroyed everything. So it needs a fresh coat of paint, some fresh floor, or fix the floor because it does have wood flooring. The front part of the house is the original wood flooring. If you're going to keep the wood flooring, you would need to sand it and stain it. But it's a lot of just cosmetic. A fresh coat of paint, a nice flooring, and then the foundation. But that's pretty much it. The garage, it has a detached garage, but it has the water line running through the garage before it goes to the house.
Okay.
So the garage has to be kept, but it does need to be rebuilt.
Okay.
Because it looks like it's falling slanted. It's not, but it really does look like it. The whole paneling and everything is put on wrong, and it's just old. It's an old garage.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
the yard takes both of my neighbors in the back.
Uh-huh.
It takes both of their yards. So I have a big land lot. My lot is my back neighbor's their land. It takes both of them. And the original part of the house, it was a living room, kitchen, a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. We added a deck that eventually got encased, but the entire deck has roof and foundation is a metal beam. So the top and the bottom is metal beam. It got encased, and it became the dining room, master bedroom with a bathroom.
Got it. So, and I'm sorry.
So now it's a 3-bedroom.
So it's a 3-bedroom now. Okay, that's what I was going to get at. So 3-bedroom, 1 bath, right? Did I hear you correctly? Got it. Oh, 2 bath. Okay, 3-bedroom, 2 bath. I apologize. I'm out and about right now, so it's a little hard. So 3-bedroom, 2 bath. That's good to know.
Kitchen, dining, living room.
Okay. And how long has it been vacant for?
Maybe like 4 months.
4 months. Okay, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Maybe
you were
it's
gonna
a
say
corner
less than a year.
Yeah. It's a corner lot in front of an elementary school, and the main street is Nogalitos. That's around the grocery. It's a good area. It's a great area. The school is currently under construction, but it's an elementary school right across the street from my house.
Got it. Okay. And then how much were you renting it out for when you had a tenant?
Why are you asking that?
Well, I mean, if I buy it, I might keep it as a rental property. I'd like to know what my returns are going to be.
Well, I think that you have to do some returns. Some work on it. Like I said,
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, I got to look at that, but I'm just saying, like, I just want to make sure that I'm buying some. I was a family member.
It was a family member, but it wasn't much.
Got it. So you were helping out. Okay, that's no problem.
Right.
I understand that. I have some properties where I have family members too. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, I'm an investor, right? So I'm gonna buy this as an investment. I'm not gonna live there. So I'm looking at it as, is it gonna be a flip for me, or is it gonna be a buy and hold property for me? And so that's the reason why I asked what the rent was. But I understand now if it was under market. I'm looking online right now. It looks like I can probably get about $1,500 a month for that. Would you say that's a pretty fair assessment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I think that's just fine.
Got it. Okay. And
I don't think anybody would have problems doing that.
okay. And it's just shy of 1,400 square feet, right?
I don't know that.
Okay. It's that's what it says online. I always just like to ask just to confirm, because sometimes the records they have online is incorrect. So that's why I was looking. So 1348. I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area there. Just curious, if you don't know the answer to this question, that's totally fine. But if we were to fix that place and sell it on the market, do you know how much that place would go for around that area?
If you were to fix it?
Yeah, fix it and flip it.
Fix it and flip it. I know that in the area they had 210, 215. I've been told 185.
Yeah.
It's more in the 185, 195.
Mark. Okay.
In that area, but those houses were smaller than my house. It's just in that area. That's what I'm saying. Like my house takes both of my backyard neighbors' land area, and then it being a corner lot. Those other ones that I've been told about are smaller and in the middle of the street.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The neighborhood. Yeah,
because I'm seeing some properties here at 198. So you're not far off. There's one for 245, but that was like early this year. So, and that's a little bit farther off. But yeah, I'm seeing 210, 190.
I don't have the people. I don't know any foundation people. I don't know any construction people. I don't know any of these kind of people. So it takes time that I really don't even have.
Yeah.
Put into this house right now. So I thought, for me at this point, it'd be better to just sell. And if you could give me a good offer, to do it as is, it's even better. But if I have to fix the foundation, I'd end up fixing the whole thing and then selling it for over 200.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So here's how I'm looking at it. And like I told you earlier, I'm very transparent with folks. I'm not trying to get rich off one deal, but I gotta keep the lights on and pay the staff, right? So the way I'm looking at it is, whenever I buy the properties, I always want to make sure that I have two options, right? In other words, I fix it enough, I modernize it enough where I can put it on the market for maximum value or rent it out. Okay. So let's make it as simple as possible. Let's say I go for a flip here. by the time I fix it, the maximum that I can probably get for it is 200,000. That's my after repair value, right? Now, based on the way you explained the situation, for a 1,400 square feet, which is what it says online, for a full rehab, like I'm talking about like heavy, medium rehab to light full, I'm probably going to put in about $50,000 on there just to be able to modernize it and make it look 2024. Okay. That includes like the foundation, which foundation is already, 10, 15,000 bucks. So 200, I got to subtract 50,000 from that 200. And then the two other costs that I have as an investor is I got to look at my closing costs when I sell the property, right? Because I got to hire a realtor at that time. I got to pay both closing costs and then any carrying costs I have to carry between now and then. That's 12% of 200. So that's another 24,000. And then as far as I'm concerned, it's just dollar in, dollar out. So if I'm looking to get $50,000 of rehab, I just need about $50,000 of profit. And so in order for that to happen, and I don't know if you're going to like this, but I want to get your opinion, I probably would need to be like in the 60s by the time I subtract all those numbers, just so that I can sell it for 200.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Because if, let's assume for a second, I buy it off you for 65. Let's assume that for a second, okay? If I buy that off you for 65, my all-in number is actually $164,000, and then I can only sell that for 200. So my all-in is 164 just to win potentially $36,000.
Is that all?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's what.
I don't know. I'm listening to you. I thought you had an offer. It doesn't sound like you have an offer. It sounds like you're still.
No, that's what. No, that's what I said. That
is
would
my
be.
house,
That's
and if you-
no, that's what I was saying. I would have to be like in the $64,000 range.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not going to let the house go for 64,000.
No, I understand. Well, just curious because 185 is just way too high, as you already know, right?
Right, and that's why I said
so if
185 was my initial
yeah,
until I found out that it does need foundation. So I'm willing to drop that from 185 because I know it needs foundation help, but I'm not going to go to 64.
No, I understand.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let me ask you this. I mean, if I close on this in 14 days, pay you cash, I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I understand 64 is way too low for you, but what's a good number for you then? Because 185 is too high for me. So what's a number in between that's good for you?
Well, if you were to do it as is, and I don't have to fix anything, and you're going to completely do the foundation, closing costs, and everything, I'd be willing to go 125, 125 will probably be the bottom.
125.
Because that's a big drop.
Yeah. Would you happen to have any pictures of the property right now, by any chance? Just curious. I mean, not at this second, but.
See it. Are you in San Antonio?
No, but my partners are. I'm in Austin.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you can send a partner over, and we can show him the house next week if you want.
Yeah. Usually when
later in the evening.
Yeah, usually just to let you know, as far as my process goes, when I send my guys out there and my inspect, because I will do like a proper inspection, which will cost me like $1,000 or more. And so usually I don't send anyone out there unless I have an agreement in place. And the only reason why I do that is because I'll tell you, honest story, about 8 months ago, I had a person who's like, oh man, just send your guys out there. I'm selling it to you. So I do it. I spend $1,000. And then when I call them back, guess what the seller says? Sorry, I sold it to someone else. So now I don't send anyone unless I get under contract with someone. But 125 is the bottom line for you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Like I said, I know the foundation needs to be repaired, but after that, pretty much everything else is just simple cosmetic I have to do.
Yeah.
or hire somebody out here
Yeah.
in the area to do.
So
The return on investment here is really the foundation. And I told you that it does need paint and flooring, but that also is not a difficult thing for me to do.
no, I completely understand. Well, let me ask you this, because I just plugged in 125 onto my calculator, right? And if I do 125, I'm negative $14,000. So I don't think I can do 125, but I can split the difference with you and do 100.
No, I don't think so. I think 125 is a great deal, just because of the lot itself, the area, the corner lot, the busy streets, and it's right in front of an elementary school. I'm not going to have a problem getting the house sold once I fix it.
Yeah, I think that would be your best bet, would be to fix it and sell it on the market. And at that point, you get your maximum value. All right. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, okay? Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Embrace the no. Yeah, it sounded like it's pretty bad. Iro, it's got foundation issues. So you're gonna have to take care of that. Hotel probably would not work on this one. It is just way too high. So it's 3-2. Has foundation issues. Wanted 185. Down to 125. $65K. But no go. That's fine. Not every call's a deal, right? All right, Haro. What did you like about the approach that I took, my friend? And what would you have done differently? I'm serious. I would actually like to know, because the last couple of days, man, suck. But I know it's just a numbers game. But I'm always looking to improve. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, going belly to belly is my favorite. For the longest time, I've always been a belly to belly salesperson. Didn't really like the phone as much. It's only since 2000, gosh, I don't know, 17, 15 maybe, when I just started doing phone sales. So it's only been 9 years. Yeah, she had a tenant in there, which was a family member that moved out. So she just doesn't want to put any money into it. But she's going to put, so I was like, if you got the money, go put some money in there and put it on the market, you know? Was it hard? Was it difficult hearing the conversation, by the way, guys? Or was it just, you guys were just able to hear me? All right, guys, this lady, April, I'm going to give her a call. As soon as this thing is signed, that will be the day for me. That will be it for the day for me, because I am at 28%. So I'll stay on until my MacBook dies down. %, Ira, 100%.
Welcome to the voicemail.
31456222046
Is not available. Please leave your message after the tone. After you have finished your
Jesus. Let's go. Did I call everyone? My speed to lead. I think I did. Yep. Man, I only have $168 left. I just submitted a refund for 29. So what is that? 168.29, 197. So I'll give me 6 more leads. 6 more leads next week. Hiro, I bought Hiro, you're gonna laugh at this, bro. We've had your deal was from West Virginia, right, Hiro? So I bought the West Virginia package yesterday for $410, 205 leads. Oh my gosh, we'll see. Because of you, we've had a couple of buyers who've gotten some relationship with. Our buddy Chris, who's doing our dispo, he's got a couple of buyers out there. So I was like, screw it, let's go, man. Like $410. Hiro, how much was our fee for that inky dinky West Virginia deal of yours? It was what, 3,000? So $1,500 a piece. So hey, that takes care of it. Texas, 1,200, huh? So 600 leads. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, guys, I think I've called everyone at this moment. So that was just a quick power hour for me. So in this case, 2 hours. Probably do this every Saturday or so, or every other Saturday. We'll see how it goes. And you guys are more than welcome to join anytime. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any takeaway, please drop it on the comments below. Definitely would love to hear from you guys. If there's anything that you think I could have done better, let me know as well. Just like you guys, I'm here to grow, right? So let's grow together, inspire each other. So any feedback you guys can give me, I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, have a wonderful weekend. I know it's a holiday season, so enjoy your time with your family. Stay healthy, happy, and terrific. And I'll catch you guys on Monday. All right? Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.